few of you are looking at me, you're like, nah, Pat, you look like genetic engineers took the DNA from Barbara Streisand and Will Ferrell to make a 40-year-old man boy. I want to tell you, if you had that thought, you might be right. And here's why. It's because I was raised by a single mother who conceived me with artificial insemination. Yeah, that's not a joke. I wish it was every Father's Day. Any other AI babies in the house? No, just a bunch of regular sex babies in accidents? Fun fact about us artificial insemination babies that were produced in that way is that, actually produced is a bad word. Produced makes it sound like I was shot out of a factory in Wuhan. So I actually have ADD, which you intelligent people know stands for absent dad disorder. Which means I am easily distracted by any good-looking male figure who pays attention to me. Like you, sir. What's your name? Trip. Trip, would you like to be my papa? Yes! He said yes! I knew you'd come to a show. Only if I call you Daddy. I'm not from Kentucky. Allow me to clear up a couple misconceptions about my conception based on numerous conversations I've had with people. I was, a lot of people growing up, they used to call me a test tube baby. I was conceived in the early 80s. There were no test tubes involved in my conception. The correct term is Dixie cup baby. I tell people, I'm 41, and I was conceived with artificial insemination. A lot of times they say, wow, Pat, we didn't know that technology existed that long ago. Like my DNA was taken from dinosaur bones. I want to tell you the technology's been around for thousands of years. People just don't know that because the first artificial insemination was not called artificial insemination. It was called the Immaculate Conception. I think the term immaculate is inaccurate. Perhaps ghost ejaculate is more appropriate. First time I ever did that joke, girl comes up to me after the show and she goes, "Oh, you think you're so funny? You think you're the second coming of Christ?" No, if anything, I'm probably like the 10,000th coming of some dude named Trip. I hate it when I'm in bed with a woman and she asks me who her daddy is. So I just feel like she's patronizing me.